Hi, I'm JD, and what we're going to be doing today is some long division with decimals. The two numbers are, let me read the problem to you, 352 and 2 tenths divided by 6 tenths. So if you would, pause the video and see if you can try this one on your own. Alright, when you're dealing with a decimal first, when you're dividing decimals, you want to set it up like this. You put the divisor, which is 6 tenths, on the outside, and underneath the bar, you put 352, which is the dividend. Alright, next, you want to make this an integer, which is a negative or a positive whole number. So to do that, you just move it once. You might have to move it more, but here it's just once and it becomes a 6. Whatever you do over here, you have to do over here. Because you can rewrite this as a fraction, and when you rewrite as a fraction, remember, whatever you do to the top, you have to do to the bottom. So it's the same thing here. Whatever you do here, you have to do here. Now, technically, what you're doing is you're multiplying each of these by 10. That's what you're doing. So the decimal place shifts. Now, on top of that, wherever you place it, that's where the decimal goes in your result. And then you just start from left to right when you're dividing. So you have 6. How many times does 6 go into 3? It doesn't. So then you look at 35. How many times does 6 go into 35 without going over? Well, 6 would go over, right? 6 times 6 is 36. So right underneath that would be a 5. Right? 5 times 6 is how much? 30. That goes underneath. Then you subtract. 35 minus 30 is 5. Then you bring down the 2. How many times does 6 go into 52 without going over? 9. 6 times 9 would be 54. So you want to do one underneath, which is 8. 8 times 6 is what? 48. You subtract. 52 minus 48 is going to give you a 4. Then you bring down the 2. Right? Now, how many times does 6 go into 42? 7. And it does that evenly. Now, if there was more, you would just put zeros on the end, but here, you don't have to worry about that because you just stopped. So your final answer, your quotient, would be 587. And